Hey, what it do, baby boo? I was just doing my work, my other internet marketing shit. And since I'm on the internet, I always go regularly, just go onto Facebook. Maybe every 30 minutes I have a break and I jump on and I see what's on the news feed and I check my messages and all that shit. And this time, I went to go check my messages and my bro, one of my bros, Josh, he messaged me and he said, dude, have a look at this. I had a look at it and he sent me a screenshot. He did the most damage in the game. He was the most kills. He had the least amount of deaths, I think. He did the most damage. The Vi that he had in his jungle was a higher rank than him, and she had like 5,000 damage overall, and she was like 0 and 9 or some shit. Essentially, the picture that was being painted was that he did well and his teammates fed, and the other team just fucking wrecked him, even though he did the best on his team. I was looking at it and I was like, I know, I've heard it a billion times, I know it's the same old shit. And then I stopped, so, I stopped that initial reaction that I always get. And I actually stopped and I looked at it and I quote unquote analyzed it and I was like, my bro did so good that game, even though it's just one game. One game doesn't really mean shit, like if we're being completely honest. But I stopped and I had a look at it and I was like, you know what? I was like, this sucks so bad for my bro and for everyone else that it happens to. It sucks so bad when you do so fucking good in the game and you think you're doing amazing and you're getting the kills and damage and you're trying to carry your team even though they're complete dead weight. They're fucking acting like stupid idiots. You just, in your head, you're just like, can you just do this? Just play safe or something. Just do this one thing and I'll carry the shit out of you. I will give you free LP. All you have to do is not die. And I stopped it and I was like, fuck, this sucks so bad for my bro in this instance. It sucks so bad that he's playing with people that are higher ranked than him. Even though it's one game, like I said, it's one game, doesn't mean shit. But for this instance, it sucks so bad that they couldn't pull their weight, and it sucks so bad that he had to lose LP because his teammates couldn't do the simple thing of just not dying and allowing my bro Josh to carry him. And I thought to myself, and I was like, your teammates in League of Legends, they are so fucking bad at the game. They are honestly terrible at League of Legends. Your teammates are people who are full of shit. I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. When you go into solo queue, you honestly have to act like the people in your team are just fucking babies, bro. They are babies that need to be carried. They are babies, butthurt little babies who will flame at you the very second that you do something wrong or you say something negative. They are emotional wrecks. They are like those boyfriend-girlfriend memes when the boyfriend does something small and the girlfriend just fucking rages. That's what they are, girlfriends. Your teammates are your girlfriends. They are the type of people that you just do one little thing and they'll fucking set off. They're triggered. They're triggered. And that's why it is so hard to climb in League of Legends. Because League of Legends is such a team-orientated game. League of Legends is easily the most team-oriented game that I've ever played in my life. I've played a lot of multiplayer online games. Like I used to play Call of Duty. I used to play Dota. And all of those games you could carry your teams relatively, well, at least better than League of Legends. You could solo carry your teams, you know. In League of Legends, you can't do that. League of Legends is so heavily reliant on your team to the point where I think that is why it brings out the worst in people, and that is why people can rage so easily, because your teammates they have such a big influence over the result of the game, and you want to win. You just want to win so bad, and it's unfortunate that there's so much power has been given to your teammates, because they don't give two shits. They're not the type of people to actually try and get better and to actually shut up and just play and not get butthurt and shit like that. And that is why it is so hard to climb League of Legends. Because you put 4 fucking babies on your back and you said, come on guys, let's go get some help. You just said, let's go make some gains. Let's go make some elo gains. And now to be fair, sometimes you get carried and sometimes you play like shit. Okay, let's not pretend like every one of us watching this video is a League of Legends god and we're faker. Even faker feeds at some points, some games. It's so annoying for your teammates to feed, and it's so annoying that, like I said, that they've been given so much power. But with all that being said, with all the stuff that I just said about how your teammates have so much influence over the game, they have so much control, and it's such a heavily team-reliant game, unfortunately, you putting your efforts into that, and I've said this a billion times, I don't give a fuck, it doesn't mean anything. It honestly doesn't mean anything. Your teammates, they have such a big ability to win and lose the game. But you putting your efforts into them doesn't mean shit. It's not going to do anything. The most reliable, controllable aspect / variable of the game is yourself. And it sounds so freaking cheesy that you are, hey friend, hey person watching this video, you are the most controllable aspect and you have the ability to decide the blah 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 blah. It sounds so fucking stupid and cheesy. But it's the truth. Who gives a fuck if it sounds cheesy? Don't you want to win? Don't you want to make elo games? Aren't you sick of being in the same freaking elo? Aren't you sick of all these stupid all this time that you've wasted in the same rank, and all this time that and money that you've spent on skins which don't mean shit? And this comes back to one of the most important lessons that League of Legends has ever taught me, which is to only put your efforts into stuff that you control and that stuff that actually matters. Putting your efforts into your teammates doesn't mean anything. You've probably been doing that strategy for like years, for seasons, for fucking X amount of seasons, and I guarantee you it's made you piss all results. I promise you, if you were a robot and if you were a fucking robot and I could just switch that mindset from this to this, like an on and off switch, from blaming your teammates to blaming yourself, oh bro, fucking the amount of gains you'll make is honestly stupendous. I went from silver something or bronze 4 or some shit when I first started to Challenger, and even if it is an Oceania, some fucking retard's gonna be like, it's Challenger and Oceania. Mate, you get to Challenger any other server first before you talk shit about me. You're probably bronze or silver or some shit in some other fucking dumb server, and you're talking shit to a Challenger in Oceania. Challenger's Oceania is still better than your fucking stupid ass rank. I promise you, the amount of gains you'll make it's crazy, bro. It's honestly crazy, and I hope that you experience that. I hope you experience that shift, because it's one of the... You'll see. I don't know. I'm talking too much here. You'll see though. If you do it, you'll see. Have a good day. I love you. Stay beautiful. Shana Docs.